When it comes to the most desolate places in the world, few things compare to a Wisconsin winter. Unless, of course, you're in Canada. My buddy Andre up there tells me that it's normal to see negative 30 degrees Fahrenheit. How the hell is your diesel supposed to start when it's cold enough to literally freeze your feet to the ground if you stop moving? Regardless of where you are during the month of February, there's one spot in particular that's a top-tier destination while the rest of the world is frozen. This little honey hole features things like Target, a Chick-fil-A, oh yeah, and one of the biggest truck shows of the year. I'm Dustin with Custom Offsets. You can find me at dusty.co on Instagram, and today we've got a big one for you guys. Today we're gonna be dragging the frame, lining up the forces in the dirt arena, and finding out just what's the hype with Lone Star Trowdown. Boom. Before we jump right into this honey hole of a show, if you need wheels and tires, a lift kit, or even some bumpers, headlights, taillights, rock lights, lights on lights, you can find those at customoffsets.com. Also, we're doing a giveaway. All you have to do to get entered to win and help us make a donation to the charity is pick up one of these awesome t-shirts. You can find those at customoffsets.com/giveaway. All right, into the nitty gritty. First and foremost, what the hell is Lone Star Trowdown? Lone Star Trowdown, or LST for short, is an annual truck show hosted in Conroe, Texas. This city lives on the outskirts of Houston, and it's pretty much the ideal location if you wanted to host a truck show. I imagine the conversation went a little bit something like this. Yo, dude, you wanna host a truck show? Yeah, man, where at? Houston, maybe? Nah, bro, Houston's way too mainstream. What about Conroe? It's only a few miles out of Houston, but we can still be bougie and say that it's not Houston. You son of a bitch, I'm in. So what kind of trucks will you find at Lone Star Trowdown, you might ask? Well, it depends. If you look at the event flyer, it may give you the idea that this is a lowered truck only show. And yes, while Lone Star Trowdown is one of the best street truck shows of the year, the show is more than what it first appears. Outside of the expo center, you'll find tons of dump street truck, bag dualies, and overall just some nasty, high quality, lowered truck builds. We're talking C10s in the dozens, Slam Super Duties laying frame, exhausts that run through the side of service bodies. You guys know exactly what I'm talking about here. Inside the expo center though, things get a little bit more interesting. While there's a ton of dumped trucks outside, inside the expo center, you're gonna find some of the best builds this side of the Mississippi. That side of the Mississippi, because yeah. We're talking about any level lifts, full wraps, 26s, and trucks that are otherwise just down to party. It's a fair assumption to say that no matter what you're into, LST is going to have it. The build quality present at Lone Star Trowdown is almost unparalleled, and overall, you're not gonna be disappointed when you go. In terms of show sponsors, Lone Star Trowdown has always been known to pull a crowd, and it's likely what helps this event be as big as it is. Companies like American Force, TIS, BDS Suspension, Airlift Performance, and Fuel Off-Road are all usually out in the show one way or another. Additionally, Lone Star Trowdown brings out some of the biggest names in the game when it comes to truck builds. Guys like Scoop SMG are notorious for being present to the party in Texas. And usually, you won't have too many issues with law enforcement unless, of course, you do a burnout on the showgrounds. I heard that they might smash windows out for that. One of the most interesting things about Lone Star Trowdown is their registration. The website clearly states that, and I quote, you can't make this shit up. Quote, you must pre-register online, exclamation point. 2,000 show vehicles only, exclamation point. They even put the exclamation points in there so you know that they mean business. Sounds easy, right? 2,000 trucks, probably not an issue. I'll just wait until payday to register. Wrong! LST is notorious for selling out and usually well in advance of the event. This year they opened registration before Christmas and it was sold out by mid-January. This year's event doesn't even take place until the 26th of February. If that doesn't indicate the quality and allure of this event, I don't really know what will. So with all of that being said, what is the hype with Lone Star Trowdown? Honestly, it's a mix of a lot of things. For starters, the event takes place during winter, a time when most of the rest of the world is hiding in their houses, sipping hot chocolate because they live in a place where the air physically hurts their faces. This impeccable timing, coupled with the fantastic weather that Texas has this time of year, really sets the stage for a rock star show. The location is great, the venue is perfect for what they're looking to do, and best of all is the variety you're going to see at Lone Star Trowdown. LST is one of the few shows that seems to seamlessly tie together both the lifted and lowered truck lifestyles. This show provides a true common ground for truck guys and gals of all types to come together, hang out, and check out all sorts of builds. Are you going to Lone Star Trowdown? Let us know if we'll see you there this year. That's right, Custom Offsets will be there, and I couldn't be more excited. As always, make sure you like, share, and subscribe to the channel so we can keep making banging content just like this one. Peace.